caught that last set, but if that didn't get your heart going, try to go see a doctor. We are here though, SHSAA Provincial High School Volleyball Championships. 1A boys round robin matchup featuring Leroy Lightning and Kincaid Kougars. The guests going here on game 6. We're going to start the lineup on the Lightning side here. Number 1, EJ Cortez. Number 4, Victor Anna. 5, Miko Nieto. 9, Regan Villado. 10, Gabriel Baril. 11, Dominic Upson. 12, Dylan Fraze. Coach Conrad Valdesino and Wes Villado. Over on the other side of the court here, Kincaid Kougars. Start with number 4, Matthew McKenzie. Number 10, Boris Sikondo. Number 13, Aiden Dash. 14, Jake Ross. 16, Sean Smith. 19, Quentin Dupard. Coach Neil McKenzie and Nikki Cairns. Fishes across the way there, Rick Cartman and Rocky Nickel. Good luck, gentlemen. Okay, Kincaid, Leroy, about to get started here. This is the second last game of the day here in Pool B round robin tournament play. Of note as well, I got on my other screen, it's like Rebels and Keniston are warming up here down in Avonlea. We definitely keeping a close eye on that game. But we're going to see a lot of good action here, starting with Kincaid on serve, number 14, Jake Ross. And that is good. Tight. Good play there. Dylan Fraze from the heads up. Close play to the net. Leroy's taking point number 1. Setter going middle. Blocked, but we're going to call that 4 hits. No block touch there. Didn't get over the net. Goes to Leroy. Another good serve. Setter chases this down, left side attack, good swing, and it's going to be around. Boy, my scoreboard. Short serve. Able to get that one back over in 3. Leroy setting up an attack here left side. Ooh, that one's got some heat on it. Sails out the back of the court. Serve comes up a little short there on the Kincaid side of the net, so it's going to be 4-1 here. Leroy back to serve number 12. Dylan Fraze, setter. Serves in. Pass is going to come back over in a 3. Lightning setting up a right side attack. Got some touches on that, up into the roof. Leroy takes point 4, or sorry, point 5. And Dylan Fraze back to serve. Give it up, Dylan. Big swing on that left side, out of bounds. Kincaid going to call timeout as they're down 5 out of the gate here in set 1 against Leroy Lightning. Spent a day or so in Leroy last weekend. Our senior girls were there for provincials that they hosted. Happy to report that our senior girls came back with the first place gold medal victory. First time in Rouleau history where our senior girls have come back with a gold medal from provincials. So they were pretty excited. I got a daughter on that squad there as well. So looked like a nice little town. Lightning has served. We still got Dylan Fraze back at the line. Front row set here. They're going over the right side. Big swing there by 19. Quick move hard. Lightning can't return, so that'll be a point for the Cougars, and Quentin heads back to the service line here. They're down by 4. Here comes the serve, back row middle. Setter chases that down left side. Comes up a little bit short into the net. Pass is a little tight to the net. Great move there by Fraze, but we're going to get called for a line violation here. Point goes to the Cougars. They've encroached a little too far past that center line. Cougars now down by 2. That one goes into the net though, so that'll give another point to the Lightning here as they maintain a 3-point lead, and they're back on serve. Serve is in. Deflects out of bounds. Nice serve there from Miko Nieto. Serve is good, misses the roof. McKenzie with the tip over and deflects out of bounds, so that'll be point Kincaid. Back to serve for the Cougars. Sean Smith, serve is in. Setter going left side, big blocks there. Gets that deflected up in the air. Middle tip from the Cougars, dug up by Fraze. Nice swing there from Tim. Through the blocks, find the floor for a point. And number 9, Regan Bilodeau, back to serve. Passes up. Big swing there from Matthew McKenzie. It goes a little wide out of bounds though for a point to the Lightning. They're sitting on 5-point lead here early in set 1. Serve is in. Quick pass is going to be free ball back to the Lightning. Now they're setting up an attack on the left side. Good swing there from number 10, Burrill. That one trickles over the net. Lands into Leroy territory. Cougars take the point. Matthew McKenzie back on serve now. Down by 4, 6-10. Pass to the setter, they're going middle, nice hit there, dug up though from the Cougars. That one's going to go a little long out of bounds. Serve is out. Kincaid will take the free point here. (7-11). Nice high pass, it's going left side. Good hit from Burrill, the block is there. Kincaid sends it back in 3. Middle attack. Swipe that one over, trying to find a hole. Good coverage though by the Cougars. Now trying to set up into the roof. Kincaid takes the point, they're down by 3. 13, Aiden Dash back on serve. Point to Leroy, they're back on serve, and that one's going to go a bit short though. Kincaid will take over on serve. Number 14, Jake Ross back to the line here. Cougars down by 3. Serve is in. Left side attack. It's going to come back in 1. Fraze now going left side again. Nico Neatno getting up there. Let's see, Regan Bilodeau check into the front row here. Set going left side. Kicked up and out of bounds. Leroy will take the point here. That takes them to 14. They're up by 5 here on Kincaid Cougars in set 1. Good tip. Lightning attack from the left side, dug up from the Cougars. Middle attack, and it's going to be inbound. Good swing. Kincaid takes point number 10. Praise with the tip over. Kincaid recovering. They push that one deep to regroup. Left side now, Miko big swing. The block is there, but the puck out of bounds. Lightning sitting on 5-point lead here. Free ball over to the Lightning. Praise is set in middle, tipped into the box. Cougars cover. Swing by McKenzie. It's dug up. It's going back over the left side. Miko just traveling along the tape. Didn't call for a touch here. Referee's going to have a quick conversation. I think that's the right call on the court there. And so point goes to the Cougars. And we are going left side attack, sets just a little bit too tall to convert to an attack here. So Cougars are going to take the point, and that'll bring up another serve here for Quentin Bouffard. Serve's coming back row middle, nice pass. Setter chases it down. It's going to be free ball back to the Cougars. They're going middle attack. Tried to pick that one over, but Aiden Dash just not able to get enough on it. Leroy takes the point here. They're up by 4, 16-12. That one's going to be up into the roof. Kincaid takes the point. Short into the net. Turn things back over to the Lightning here with the score 17-13. Pass is a little long. Leroy number 6 and 11 there at the net to shut that one down. 18-13 now. Big hit there by Matthew McKenzie. The block sends that back to the Cougars. Now he tips this one, those touches, so they're scrambling. Not able to get that one back over without countering the roof above, so that's going to go a point to the Cougars. They're up, down by 4. Matthew McKenzie back to serve. So they're going to chase that one down. It'll be a back row hit from the ground. Cougars now going middle. The tip is there. Leroy able to get that one back over in 3. Middle attack, big block there from number 11, Dominic Upson. And good hit there from Brill. Back into Cougars territory here. Nice hit. Scrambling save from the Lightning. We got a block touch on that here, so here comes another hit. Back over. Good rally on the go here from the Cougars and the Lightning, and that one will end with a Aiden Dash hit. Deflect inbounds point to the Kincaid Cougars, who have this down by 3. Matthew McKenzie still back on the line to serve. That one gets bumped over. It's going to be 4 touches though. It's just a little bit tight to the net. Free ball back over to the Cougars. It was off the hands of the back row defender there, so that'll bring up Leroy serve. We're going to get a substitution here. Victor Aub. Inbound. Catches that very back line. 16-20. Lightning inching closer to 25 points here. That one comes back over the Lightning. Middle attack. Walker's getting a touch on that. Touch into the roof. Leroy 21. Cougars 16. Timeout. To the Cougars here. They're going to take a moment to think this one over. Update from Ab and Lee. Rebels, Rouleau Rebels that are in the lead 12-4 against Kincaid. Things wrapping up here. Cougars back on the court. Lightning just putting the finishing touches on their sideline conversation, and they are back in action here. Victor Aub still back on serve. Lightning up by 5, 21-16, looking to take this first set. Serve goes short, end of the net. Roll free is the server trick. Hayden dash back to serve for the Cougars. Here it comes. Mid-court left side. Kid is there, block, gets this back over to the Lightning. Sent over to the Cougars in one big hit. Nice dig though from the Lightning. Nice hit from Grill. And Quentin Bouffard taking care of business in that front row. Gets a much needed point here for the Cougars. They're trailing by 3. Comes another serve from Aiden. Set here going middle. Quick 50 in the net. It's going to be up and over. Lightning here going back row. Nice hit. It's in. Good swing there. Rico taking point 22. For help here. It's going to be free ball back to the Lightning. Setter has to chase that down though. Good bump over to left side. Set over. Middle big block there from 11. Frey's now setting left side. Miko up. Nice hit. Dug up. Back over to the Lightning. They're scrambling into the roof. Into the roof here. Kincaid takes the point. 19-22. Jake Ross back to serve. Short into the net. Leroy now takes 2 points away from taking this first set. We see a substitution here. Jeff Tan check into the game. We'll report to that back row. Here comes the Lightning serve. It's up and in. Serve there by Gabriel Brill. Lightning now setting up on a left side attack. It's blocked and out of bounds. It's going to be point. Leroy, they are now looking at set point 24-19. 1 point away from taking this first set. And it's in. It's a short serve. Kincaid is not going to recover. Leroy, 25. Kincaid, 19. That is set 1. We're going to try again here. Once these two teams switch sides. Back in action here. Leroy will start with serve. Serve is back row middle. Set goes over into. Lightning now setting up a left side attack. Big swing there from Nico. Gets blocked and back over to Cougar territory. It's going to be free ball back to the Lightning. Middle set. Quick. Good hit out of middle off a nice short 50 set. That puts Leroy on the board. 1-0. Serve comes middle. Left side hit. Nice dig there from the Lightning. Left side attack. That swing by Miko. Dug up by the Cougars. Big block there from number 11, Dominic Upson. Shutting down that middle attack. Giving Leroy point number 2. It's a nice serve. It deflects out of bounds. Leroy now 3-0. Timeout already here for the Cougars. They're down 3-0. Cougars back on the court. Lightning wrapping up their conversation. Update from Avonlea. Looks like Rouleau is currently leading Keniston 21-12 here in the first set. Serve is good. It's going to be a double catch call here on the setter. Right goes to Leroy. Lightning still back on serve here. That one comes in shallow. Left side set. Gets through the blockers. Now left side attack. Powers through. Blockers get some contact, but it does rattle through on the Cougar side of the net here, so point goes to the Lightning. Serve deflects out of bounds. On a roll, Gabrielle Baril. Serve number 7 coming up. Set there from Buffard. Goes back. Buffard, big hit, but nice blocks there by 5 and 11. That's Miko and Dominic Upson taking care of business in that front row. A big block. Center calls for help here. Left side setting this one deep. It's going to be inbounds. Kougars on the board here, 7-1. As they get a much needed point and they take over on serve. It's going to be Boris Secondo. Nice high pass here to Fraze. Goes back to left side. It's going to be out of bounds. Here's the call. Kincaid takes another point here, 7-2. They're down by 5. Looking to continue chipping into this lightning lead. From Matthew McKenzie. Bump back over to the Lightning. Dominic Upson putting a big swing on that. And he's back in the line now to serve. Ball back into Lightning territory here, set to middle. Nice quick hit, dug up by the Kougars. It's set way out of bounds though. That point will go to Leroy. Over in Avonlea, Rebels officially winning set 1, 25-14 against Keniston. Big swing there by Quentin Bouffard. Dug up though, sent back over to the Kougars. Another swing from Quentin out of bounds. There's the call there, so that point will go to the Lightning, and they're up by 8, 10-2. Oh, maybe it was in. Sorry. My bad. I thought that call was out. And it was. Back row attack, and that's going to go long out of bounds. Point goes to the Kougars. 9-4 here. As Kougars are slowly chipping away at this lead. Tipped over. A couple quick touches. Back in the back. Leroy hitting double digits, 10-4. They're up by 6, and number 12. Center Dylan Fraze back on the line here for serve. Short serve into the net. Kincaid will take the 3-point here. Bringing them up to 5, and they're down by 5. Back row middle serve. Fraze chases that down. That one down here, it's going to go up and into the roof on the other side of the court here, so Kougars take the point. Matthew McKenzie coming back to the line to serve. Serve is in. Fraze setting this one to left side. They chase it down. Jake going middle. Nice swing there from Aiden Dash, finding the court here for a Kincaid point. Down by 4 now. Kincaid back to serve. Nice high pass, back row attack. Our block is there, but it deflects out of bounds, so Leroy will take the point there. Serves in. Passes a little long, and it's going to not quite make it over the net. Serve is close. Leroy will take the point, so 14-7. Serve is up and in. Jake setting that left side, collective on, deflects that one up and into play. The swing there from number 10, Gabriel Burrell, set deep from the Kougars. As Lightning tips that one deep. Good pickup though from the Cougars. Nice walk up front there. Back into Cougar territory now. Right side attack. It's going to ramble over the net. And they're going left side. Nice little touch there from Boris and Kondo. Serve deflects out of bounds. Kincaid takes the point here. They're now down by 4. Short serve into the nets. Leroy will take point 14 and back to the service line here, and they're going to make a substitution for that. Victor Anob. Pass is going left. Big hit there from Clinton out of bounds. Victor back for serve number 2. And it's good. Setter getting down low to set that one, but that one ain't going over. Not sure if that went over or if it was a big block, but either way, Lightning takes another point. Good pass up to Jake, the setter. Going to be called on carry here. Kincaid takes the point, 16-10. And that brings setter Jake Ross back to the line here to serve for the Kincaid Cougars. That's in. Middle attack, setting that one pretty deep. Middle attack here, good hit there from Clinton Bouffard for the kill, point 11. Trailing by 5 now, they've still got number 14, Jake Ross, back on the service line here. Nice high pass to Fraze, big hit, deflects off the blockers, and is going to get played to the left side. Scrambling, but they're going to get this one over in 3. Double touch is going to be your call carry. That was wrong. That was close. 4 points now. Kincaid is slowly, again, chipping away at this. It's starting to get late into the set, though. They push this one deep. It's out of bounds. Reverse on the call. It's going to be inbounds. Kincaid takes a point here. They're now trailing by just 3 points. Nice high pass. They're setting this one to middle. Quick hit on the 50. Another middle attack. It's through the blockers. Diving saves. It goes out of bounds. And Kincaid now just down by 2, so the Lightning are going to elect for a timeout here. With Kincaid Cougars finding some momentum in this second set. They're fighting to push this one to 3. With Leroy taking that first set 25-19. To the action here. Kincaid back with serve. They're trailing by 2. They are on a bit of a roll. Setter has to chase that down. It's going to be free ball back to the Cougars. Setter calls for help. They set that one deep. Lightning backs up to grab that, and that hit is into the net. Cougars Now within one. We got a tie game here. Jake Ross on a serving streak here. Tie game 16 apiece. Miscommunication is going to be up and out of bounds. As that one just traveled on the wrong side of that antenna. Kincaid now in the lead. Out of bounds. Brings us back to tie point. 17 a point. Hurt. Back at the top of the lineup here, Burrill. Serve is shallow in the middle. Left side attack here. Scrambles off the blockers. Up and free ball back over to the Cougars. Middle sets. Nice hit there from Lincoln Bouffard. Kincaid up by one. Serve is in. Left side attack. It's long. And over. What a save from Leroy Layden. Not able to replicate that on second attempt, and it's going to go out of bounds. Cougars 19. Lightning 17. Cougars making a push here to force the third set. Serve is good. We got 17 Lightning, 20 Cougars. Nice hit there from Nico. Leroy putting up a fight of their own here. They're down by two. Back on the service line here, number 11, Dominic Upson. Free ball back to the Lightning. They're going to try and make something of this here. They're going left side. What a hit from Leroy saying, hold on a second. You're not letting me get this one that easy. Cougar still up by one. That goes up and over into the Lightning territory, back in two. Miscommunication here is going to result in a Leroy point tie game, now 20 apiece. Dominic Upson, still back on serve. We got a line violation here. That point's going to go to Leroy. 21-20. Timeout. Kincaid as they trail by one after crawling back in this, and at one point, having a 2-point lead. Oh, that's not the right playback. Sorry, everyone. 3, 2, 1. I picked the wrong one. Why it's doing that? Back at it though, Leroy up by one, 21-20. Leroy still has served. Dominic Upson back at the line here, looking to expand on this 1-point lead. It's going to be a good serve. Setter going back door to right side. Diving save. It's going to be back over in three. Middle attack, Bouffard up. Another diving save. Unbelievable. This Leroy team, it went up into the roof. Didn't notice, but it must have just narrowly grazed one of those beams up there. Kincaid takes the point, 21-21. Could we be in for another 30-point game like we had last game in the second set? Up into the roof, good hit there from Nico Nieto. short. That's going to bring things back to tie game, 22 apiece. Substitution now on the court. Checking in, we have number 4, Victor Angob. Barrow, nice pass here. They're going left side. Victor's up. Good hit. Comes back in one. Right side now. They're hitting. That's a good block, though, from McKenzie. They try to take one back over. Just a little bit short, though, so Kougars take that point. So 23. Leroy 22. Timeout Lightning. Boyd. Serve is good. Left side attack. Victor hits that one over the blocker. It's going middle here. Nice tip. Back to tie game here. Leroy has served. And Miko Nieto back into the back row on serve. Serve is good. Nice pass up. Free ball back to the Lightning here. They're looking to use this. It's going back door. Hang on. 24-23. Set point, game point at hand here. Miko Nieto back to serve. Serve goes back row, middle. It is. Oh, what a close one. 24 apiece here. We're going to extra points. Serve is in. Setter going right side. Hit that one from the ground. Middle attack. It's in the net. Just come up a bit short there. Leroy takes that 25th point. Serve is up and in. Going to go middle, free ball back over to the Lightning. Middle attack. Nice touch there from Dominic Upson to end this one in 2. Leroy 26, Kincaid 24. In a closely contested matchup. Leroy wins in 2 sets. Coming up next year, last game of the day in Rouleau round robin play.